If you tease even the nicest animals for too long, you'll eventually get a reaction. It might start as a small complaint, but push them far enough and you could witness full-blown rage. Some animals lash out at others, some target unsuspecting tourists, and some just rage because they can. In this video, we've gathered the best animal rage moments caught on camera. Let's dive into it together. I guess the seal doesn't like the idea of tourists in its habitat, so it went ahead and showed dominance. The seal decided to attack one of the tourists on the beach just to let them know who's boss. This baboon is quite crazy. Why tease a predator? The baboon walked on the side of a croc's river with no hesitation. The croc sprung out, grabbed it into its territory, and that was the last time the baboon was seen. I guess this hippo doesn't like the sound of the speedboat, so it came over to put a stop to the disturbance. Chest pounding a gorilla is simply the same thing as requesting a fight. Do you think humans are the only ones who love to tour unknown habitats? These lions went on a casual adventure to see the human world. This bear isn't actually on a rampage though, it's just very curious. But still, we can regard this as a destructive rampage since its curiosity is causing more harm than good. The homeowner was very scared, though thankfully, the bear didn't attack her. A crazy deer is running wild through the hospital, causing panic with every step it takes. Luckily, someone made it to the door, opening it and giving the deer an easy escape path. Okay, I'm confused. What did I just witness? This domestic cat was able to scare off a mountain lion by just meowing. I guess miracles do happen. I guess these deer were running from a predator. Their escape led them to interrupt a football game. This elephant got tired of standing all day, so it decided to use the nearby car as its bench. In seconds, the car was completely destroyed, and the noise from the alarm only angered the elephant more. Elephant got angry and attacked the red tourist bus. The people in the bus discreetly got down from the vehicle to avoid becoming casualties to an elephant's rage.
Oh God!
This huge rhino came into town from the forest, and it needed someone to show him the way. But everyone was too busy running. He finally came across one guy who ran away with speed when he noticed him.
A huge rhino.
I know this is wrong, right? But it really reminds me of when my snack gets stuck in the vending machine. You shake it till it's out. This guy driving down the path spotted a moose. The moose, for some reason, didn't like being seen, so it charged at the guy. Thankfully, the guy was able to back up just in time. Immediately after, the moose turned back and ran away.
You're pretty darn resentful.
Issue. Yeah, I think I better start back. I can't back up that fast, can I?
All this tiger wanted to do was buy an item. So why is everyone running from him? fight between these two Komodo dragons is intense. They're fighting over mating rights to a female. Let's give a round of applause to the camera placement though. Isn't it just splendid? This man might be the reason behind the phrase, "Cameramen always remain unharmed." He was standing at the heart of danger with raging animals and remained completely unscathed. This adult should be ashamed. There's a raging bull around, and most of them ran away, leaving an innocent kid behind. This sheep got tired of its owner harvesting its wool. It just couldn't take it anymore. The sheep was in full rampage mode, coming at the guy aggressively. Thankfully, this isn't his first rodeo. When going on the road, look at every corner because no one knows what might pop out of nowhere. It appears both animals are on a crazy rampage. Watch this face-off between an angry rhino and a huge elephant. This is a matchup between two animals with brute force as their major weapon. It's no surprise, though, that the elephant won the bout. Can rabbits ever stop looking cute, though? These two rabbits seem to be fighting, but they still look really cute while doing it. They're just adorable creatures. But are those hits even effective, though? Is it just me, or do tourists crave huge increases in dopamine levels? The risks they put themselves through aren't worth it. Watch this man recording a raging buffalo when he should be focused on escaping. The buffalo kept attacking their vehicle from all angles for a while before finally deciding to leave them alone.
Coming, Harry. Other way, other way.
I don't know, but does this old man have an early death wish? Why is he trying to taunt an already rampaging deer? The man began a game of tag with the deer. The only difference is that the deer isn't in a playful mood. It's actually rampaging. Thankfully, the man had a piece of wood he could use as a shield, which protected him from the deer. This kid just did something crazy. He was taunting a turkey, but the rooster took up the fight in its place. This is weird, right? Normally the cat is supposed to be the one being bullied, but in this case, it's the deer. The cat continues to charge at the deer with confidence, while the deer just runs away without even attempting to fight back. Toward the end, it seems the deer got its confidence back and landed some good hits on the cat.
Han er katta så sulten.
This guy went swimming when others avoided the water. He was then chased down by a big croc. If he wasn't a professional swimmer before, he sure became one after this experience. In Thailand, going to the zoo to see monkeys is the perfect waste of time. Monkeys are so common that they are seen in large groups all over the country. Just their presence is causing a lot of disorder on the roads. Now, I kind of feel pity for this family. Their dog seems to burst through the door every time he notices a stranger. But this leaves me with a question. How many doors have they had to replace? A wild territorial bull appeared out of nowhere, attacking a snowboarder. It's no secret that pit bulls can be quite dangerous. Unfortunately for this cop, his vehicle seems to be the target today. Maybe it's the color or something else, but all we know is that the pit bulls were ready to destroy the car completely.
Avenue at English.
The house of this family became the territory for an alligator, leaving the whole family frightened. Animal rescue was called, and they helped take the aggressive alligator away from their home. This buffalo took total control of the road. Most safari drivers would easily qualify for racing competitions. Look at this driver's calmness as he saves this group of tourists from a raging elephant.
Only the best drivers are hired for safaris because any trip can turn into a Hollywood chase.
If you think the buffalo's horns and strong neck muscles were only for hitting, then you're hugely mistaken. Watch as this buffalo uses its horns to lift up a car, completely destroying it in the process. As you know, lions and most other animals usually don't see tourist vehicles as a threat. This lion here has his sights set on a wild dog and attacks it. Thankfully, its pack was close enough to rescue it. The lesson to note here is, life isn't a solo journey. We need one another. There's no need to face situations alone. Normally, these men would have no trouble handling this raging bull, but the horns are just too huge, making them scared. The next two footage show elephants on a rampage, and damn, it's dangerous. What do we call a creep when we notice them creeping? We call them pigs. These pigs became creeps. I'm quite sure this woman's boyfriend would be upset with the pigs. Anyone or any animal that has beef with this kangaroo is definitely going to visit the hospital afterward. Look at how sharp its claws are and how buff it looks. From the looks of things, the kangaroo is always in the mood for a fight.
Don't you scratch my window.
This zookeeper's words were cut short.
Play with lions. It's important to never show fear.
Okay, this is crazy. How would one explain getting rammed by a ram to the insurance company? Who would want to believe you? But damn, the ram is very persistent. It isn't willing to give the driver passage.
Do you want some? I'll give it you.
This cute groundhog attacked this innocent lady who was simply trying to see if it was okay.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you hungry? Hi, sweet baby. Hi. Are you hungry? Okay, hi. Okay.
As if cockroaches and rodents weren't big enough problems, kitchen staff now have to worry about bears visiting their kitchen. A man walked in after the bear passed by, and thankfully, the bear just gave him a little shove, so he wasn't harmed in the process. This might be the last time this kid runs around his front yard without adult supervision. The rampaging bird almost hit him, and it's very obvious the bird was gunning for him. A leopard was busy chasing down members of the village, while this guy was busy taking reels for his Instagram. Thankfully, everyone was able to evade the leopard. These tourists got the best view of a 1v1 between two hippos. The hippos fight aggressively, opening their jaws to full length. This just shows the true strength of a hippo's jaw. These monkeys seemed little, but the trouble that followed behind them wasn't worth the stress. These tourists were having fun on the beach when this group of monkeys came to drive them out. This led to a brief battle between the monkeys and the tour guide. As if nails and other metallic objects on the road weren't a big enough problem for drivers. Now they have to worry about deer too. Don't be deceived by how real this fight actually looks. These cats are faking it. They're real-life animal actors. They began to fight on cue as soon as the dog barked. But kudos to them though, they really made it believable. When kangaroos get angry, they do the craziest things. They're even willing to attack a moving car. This woman wanted a photo with the seal, but the seal just had a problem with humans. Just a few seconds after she took the picture, the seal attacked her.
Just a little.
Never leave your toddler alone with a cat. The cat jumped on the toddler and began to fight with the innocent kid. This young guy went fishing and had the most frightening day of his life. As he continued fishing, he noticed the rope was stuck on something, only to pull an alligator ashore. He quickly sprinted away, not even looking back to check if the alligator was on his tail. He later stopped and realized the alligator had followed him. After a few seconds, the alligator finally left him alone and headed back to the water.
Well, that puts an end to my tarpon fishing. Wow. Get back. Hey, buddy. And I am out of here.
We all know turkeys can be quite violent, so would we blame this woman for running away from this turkey as it approached her? Truth be told, the turkey might have simply grown accustomed to her. It seems this turkey has a crush on her.
This turkey will not let me get back in my mail truck. I've got to reload my mail.
This turkey isn't even being violent. He's just following her around. Are we witnessing the first turkey-human crush?
Okay. Will you leave me alone? Oh gosh. This is where my overtime comes in.